Are you ready? Lucy, stop buying that treat. You got to work and then you get a treat. Oh, you're here. Good morning, everybody. Ma Terry here along with our fabulous co-star, Miss Lucy. Miss Lucy, I don't know what you have on your mind. What do you have on your mind? But we got to do comment call, okay? Yes, Mommy. You going to help me do comment call? Yes, Mommy. She is the... All right, here. Do you want to grab it? There. Eat it. Eat it. Just leave us alone. There you go. All right, go relax. All right, guys. Well, number one, happy holidays to everybody and Merry Christmas to you too. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited here at the channel. I am, but I love doing comment call. This is where I get to answer your questions. So let's begin. By the way, coffee up, everybody. Did you coffee up? This is an old coffee cup that I keep putting decaf coffee in. First, we'd like to say good morning to first-time commenter April Ryan, who wrote, on my easy breezy morning routine. Oh my gosh, and I love the hairstyle on that one. April writes, this is inspiring. Thank you. You are so welcome. And good morning, Nancy over at Stay Tuned, who wrote, I'm always ready to coffee up with you, Terry. Thank you so much, Nancy. I certainly appreciate that. And on my video, Cricketeers, Nancy over at Stay Tuned wrote, the $1.25 store should be sponsoring you. They should. I couldn't believe my good luck. And good morning, Andrea. Andrea, I look forward every day reading your comments. I really do. I look forward to reading everybody's comments, but I think there are some viewers that I make an extra strong connection with, especially since you'll Gmail me, you'll send me messages and everything, and I absolutely love that. And Andrea wrote, good deal at your Dollar Tree. I know, it was a good deal. And, on the half-price waffle makers, Nancy over at Stay Tuned wrote, that's a score. Absolutely correct. What I'm looking for at my thrift store is a big donut maker. Why? I don't eat donuts. Y'all know that. But you ever have any leftover turkey stuffing? Wouldn't that be great to make something like a turkey stuffing donut? That's what I'm thinking. Andrea wrote, good deals. Thank you, Andrea. And good morning, San Diego. How you doing? Who wrote, smile, Miss Lucy, you're on YouTube. Oh, she's my constant companion, isn't she? And Nancy wrote, Lucy is all follow leader, and then Shelby takes the lead, and they show off by coming in backwards. Talent. That is my favorite thing to do with my dogs, and the video is so cute, our dog's evening ritual. I'll have to do that one better. We have so many rituals here, and they really are the best of friends, except for this morning. I don't know what happened. Those two woke up, Lucy sleeps with me, Shelby sleeps over there with Mr. Louie in the other room. And this morning when they met, they're like, and we had to tell them to knock that off. Good morning, Pamela Clem. Pamela, I look forward to your comments too, who wrote, love those two pups. I'll have to remember that creative editing makes the pups potty time easy breezy. You better believe that. And good morning, Kenyetta. How you doing, Kenyetta Marshall? And Kenyetta wrote, I hadn't had gizzards in years until several weeks ago. Someone made them. They were, I do have to admit that yours look delicious, though. You know what? It's a learned taste, I'm not about ready to chow down on menudo anytime soon, or my mom eats all sorts of weird things, and it's just not for me. Good morning, Hobo Hobbies. And Andrea, I cannot thank you enough for all your comments. I can't. The minute a comment comes in, I'm on my phone reading it and everything. Then I say, well, later on today, I'll do comment call, and I get busy. San Diego wrote, live like someone left the gate open. You got it. Mama Jojo and Sweets, who wrote, Weather Tech rocks. You are so correct. I have a lot of Weather Tech products. I bought them for my two Priuses. Mr. Louie has it for his van. I have it for my Toyota Sienna. And I love the, if you need help, you can just call them. You can. They'll get back to you. And Mama Joe Sweets wrote, thank you for your tip on stealth camp with the heater, how to crack your windows open. You are so welcome. Oh, I do want to say hi to this YouTube channel. She tries to comment, and my YouTube channel doesn't like her YouTube channel. It is 2 bass holes and a Karen. And if you want to know country life, that is 2 bass holes and a Karen. And Mrs. Peach Thrifty Living, who wrote, I'd love to leave the gizzards out. Yes, you can do that with soup, but the rest of it sounds delicious. Actually, I don't eat meat at all. I know you're a vegetarian because I follow your channel, which is Mrs. Peach Thrifty Living. Believe it or not, my son's been a vegetarian. He is 40-something years old. When he turned 18, he said, Mom, I'm going to be a vegetarian. So to each their own. And Evening Shade, Lori. Lori's another interesting channel. And Lori writes, yes, I've seen those. Super cool. I mean, warm. LOL. Oh, stay warm in your van. Oh, over at the Costco, they have the heated jackets. But what I like about them is you can charge it up the battery so you don't have to be connected to a cord. And I'm making a chicken pot pie in my mini cooker. Sis M3028 right, please do more videos like this. I am. And Sis M3028 wrote, I make my pot pies in the air fryer at 25 minutes. That must be really good and crispy. The reason why I like my mini is there's not enough electricity in the van to run a air fryer. And Leilani over at Leilani's Journey. Good morning to you, Leilani, who wrote, enjoyed the cooking show. We're going to have a lot of cooking shows. I'll be back in February. Y'all know in January, I'll be at the RTR, and I can't wait for that. Pamela Klemp, good question. Are chicken gizzards the same as chicken livers? My mother and Gran would bread and fry chicken livers. I like them. I heard of chicken gizzards, but I assumed that the terms were interchangeable. All right, Karen over at Two Bass Holes in a Karen. She would know that, so we'll ask her and see what she comes up with. It comes up on the AI. Chicken gizzards and chicken livers are totally different parts of the chicken. Yeah, I think the gizzards process not grain, like they eat sand or whatever to help them digest. Good morning, Veronica. Veronica Mirez wrote, at Devastating George Air Force Base, you need to look into how bad that area is contaminated and won't be able to have any type of human life on it for 500 years. All the women that were stationed there, almost every single one of them couldn't have babies. I was stationed there. I had a baby. And my kid doesn't have cancer. Thank you. And you know what? I'll go back to this, Veronica. I will say this. I know a lot of women that had babies there and their babies had birth defects. So I'm not being dismissive. I am not. Good morning, Betty Sue. How you doing? This is Betty Sue Long, who wrote, my mom used to bread and fry gizzards. As a little girl, I used to sit next to my dad's chair on the floor and eat whole gizzards and pickled pig's feet. Yum! Yummers! Coffee up, everybody. Coffee up. Andrea Smith wrote, no to the gizzards, but the soup looks lovely. Watching the gizzards gave me flashbacks of the 1968 haggis incident. It wasn't pretty. Did the dreaded Walmart run this morning with my friend. For over a minute, I stood behind a lady bent over looking at panties. I said, getting a new type of panties, eh? I thought it was my friend, but it wasn't her. Oh my gosh. That is so funny, Andrea. Thank you for that. All right, Spirit Wind View. Talking about Spirit Wind View, Kathy, I just did mail call. Thank you so much. That was so thoughtful of you. And here you go. This is true. Organ meats are so excellent for keeping the cortisol levels in check. You know what? I believe you. I do. All right, living second childhood. Bo, how you doing? And Bo writes, and say hi to Edie. Good morning, Malteri. Merry Christmas, my dear. Joyeux Noël, mon cher. Is it mon chéri? I just set sail for Houston. Gizzard soup looks delicious. I am so glad you like that. And to me, it was delicious. And good morning, Joseph Morgan. How you doing? Who wrote, Malteri, you are a wizard with gizzard. I love your rhymes. I do. And that is the most beautiful wooden spoon I have ever seen. And I've been clobbered by a lot of wooden spoons. You must have went to Catholic school, huh? That's what they used in. No, my nuns used rulers, and that was terrible. Good morning, LJ6278, who wrote, Malteri sweet and sour gizzard soup, yum yum. Thank you. And Debo Kikio wrote, loved it. Oh, I'm so glad you loved the gizzard soup. And IMG, I miss you. You are so special. Thank you for the wise old owl. I like that. And Joe Givens writes in, Oh, how to keep your feet warm. These are not new. They've been around for a while. Don't forget white side up, shiny side down. Oh, the inserts for your shoes or boots. Okay, good to know. Good to know. And Sis SM, thank you so much for being a commenter. I really do appreciate you. Thank you for this. I hope that you do more recipes on the mini pot. I just bought one yesterday. I love my mini pot. I do. Andrea wrote, they will keep you warm. Yes, it will. And Joseph Morgan, I am so glad, Joseph really enjoyed, I showed you all pictures of the Amish decorations, and he thought they were just perfect. They were. The Amish electricians really know how to work up a good display. They do. And Serralo King, I'm so glad you are back, who wrote Cabbage Call. I like it. I said that in the last video, didn't I? All right. And Leilani, you are so welcome for the shout out. Are you kidding? You guys are wonderful. I love you, Bo and Edie. Nancy over at Stay Tuned. Oh, Sunshine. 3914 wrote, lol, maybe start the wine after the live stream begins. That's a good idea. And my good buddy, if you are onto Facebook, her page is Freedom to Roam by Susan Hare. Hare as in rabbit. And she wrote, I use freezer slider bags. Oh, Stinky Van no more. If it's number 2, I double bag. Good thinking, which controls odors. If I'm camped and not overnighting in the city, I place it on my roof and then discard the next morning. Very good. Wait a minute. Pamela Klemp, this is a good question. Terry, do you ever make cookie stencils and pie top stencils with your Cricut machine? Those are awesome when sold with edible markers. Oh, I'm always looking for new designs to perk up my cookie and pie tops. Your beads would be lovely to make playful cake boo-boo sticks. Cakes, decorating scribes for decorating or correcting royal ice cream flow. I'm going to look into that. I just picked up some stencil material. Like on your curb, they want to charge you $25 just to paint the stencil, and it looks terrible. I'm going to do that myself. Oh, on the Amazing Japanese Camper, Sunshine 3914 wrote, Isuzu made darn good vehicles with darn good mileage. The only other vehicle that was bulletproof was Daihatsu. My Daihatsu Jeep got up to 34 miles per gallon, and the 15-year-old paint was impeccable. Recently looked up the tires starting at $23. Made me sick. Just had to bust out 112 a tire for a Honda that gets 14 miles per gallon. You are correct. Marilyn King Hooper, thank you for those sweet emojis. And there was one I was looking for, Enoch Kate, my best friend Katie. TBT cracked, or just keep it outside. Sometimes if you're stealth camping, you just can't. Can you imagine that? Cheap, easy way to save your leftovers. Red's Boy 952 wrote, no seasoning on already bland tasting protein. Radical. And Go Frugal, I miss you. I miss you. Where are you, Go Frugal? And you wrote, 10 age-old Malteri video. I've been incredibly busy with keeping my home. Okay, then keep your home. Okay. But I do miss you, Go Frugal. I do. And on the my mini noodle cooker, Vicky Halbasine, I hope I get that right, on my mini. I just bought one but haven't used it yet and have watched a few videos on other people using it. I have so many of these little things. It's just me and disabled and hard to get up at times. I keep them beside my bed. I have a griddle, sandwich maker, waffle, deep fryer, skillet, noodle, and quesadilla maker. The ones I have used, love them. I love them too. I do love my mini. There we go, an RV living with a geezer. If you haven't watched his channel, it's a lot of fun. And the geezer says, thank you, Terry. I appreciate the shout out for my channel. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope you have a wonderful weekend too. Christmas is coming. Christmas is coming. All right, I hope I got everybody all caught up to speed. It looks like I have. Everybody, love you all. Thank you for the comments. And remember, what do I say? See you down the road. Bye, everyone.